What has working with lawyers taught you about business?
Well, I think everyone's answer will always be I hate working with lawyers. I think that the reason why all the companies hate working with lawyers is that they don't know how to work with lawyers. Lawyers' jobs are to protect you. That's it. They are, the reason why I pay them a lot of money is because they're there to protect you. They're there to be a counselor. And at the end of the day, they're held accountable for their decisions. That's not an easy job, especially in digital where all we're doing is we're not breaking rules. We're just going to a place where there are no rules. And, you know, the lawyers there are supposed to save you. I remember talking with the folks at Etsy. The lawyer at Etsy was brought in pretty early, and she was full-time and knew everything about the company. And you know what she was? I learned, I just heard her talk about it, and I learned that she knew that company. But she also knew law. How valuable is that? We made the conscious effort where no other company our side was do this to bring in a full-time lawyer. That's not our main lawyer. That is the person who deals with our law firms. And the reason for that is we're doing groundbreaking things. We also have some of the biggest clients in the world. We need a whole slew of lawyers. But to have a lawyer there who handles it, but then a lawyer there who also knows what we're made out of and what's important to us, has made the process a hell of a lot easier. Our finance director, everyone else, like, why would we do this? And it's, no, this person needs to know who we are. They need to know what this impact's going to have for the company. And if they're at the company, they're going to be even more incentivized to ensure that the things that they love most about this company stay and not make the wrong legal action or allow the wrong legal action to hurt us. Mm-hmm. It's scary because what I love is you could start a company. You don't need lawyers or account. You just start it, right? Because if you fail, no one cares. If you're successful, you have to start preparing to get sued and audited and all these things like the inevitable. You could do everything by the book, but that's going to happen, right? Like your market success is getting sued, and you just sit there and it's funny. You start really getting successful, and then people are like, we just got to prepare you, and you're laughing because you're like, wow, I have to just be prepared for the inevitable, I find that interesting. And then what else I find interesting is when lawyers tell me no, and I'll stomp around and I'll be like, this is the right way, and they'll be like, well, we can't do it for this. I'm like, well, we're not thinking hard enough. And then well, if we do it this and if we do it this is how we can accomplish this by without violating the Geneva Convention or violating NASA or something. This is how we can get this happen, right? And as long as you have a lawyer that's willing to be creative in terms of understanding what we're really trying to do, then they can deal with all the annoying lawyers who are just sitting there just trying to protect their butts. So lawyers are a very difficult animal to work with. But at the end of the day, man, God bless them.